Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us in this year's opening ceremonies for the GEG APAC weekend, Staying Connected 4.0. I'm Man de Guzman. I'm a GEG leader from GEG Ortigas in the Philippines, and I'm the English language lead for this run. And my co-lead is Nathan Giltert. Nate?
Hi, everyone. Yeah,
Right.
I'm Nate G. I'm from Canada. However, I've been in Japan for about 24 years and being really googly for about 12. So happy to be here and looking forward to the event.
All right. So for this particular weekend, we invite everyone to visit the website. Maybe let me just figure out we'll share the link later in the comment section, and we'd invite everyone to visit the website so that you can check out all the presentations that are happening this weekend. Apart from the English language roster, there are several languages that you might be interested in. Of course, Filipino is there, so is Korean and Tamil, and of course, the many languages in India. Okay, joining us today also is some of the presenters in the English language roster. So I'll call them one by one, and then I'll allow them to to introduce themselves. So let's start with Prima from Malaysia. Prima.
Thank you, Man. Hi, hello, everyone. I'm Premalata Selvaraj, GEG SPS leader from Malaysia. I'm a certified innovator, and I'm working with GEG APAC for the past 2 years. All right, join my session in English on 2nd July 2021 at 6 p.m. Nation Time, GMT +8. I'm going to share you about the extraordinary extension and add-ons in Google Tools. So this session will explore some popular and useful extension and add-ons. So what's next? Yeah, I'm so excited. Mark your calendar. See you there. Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you, Prima. Next, of course, is Sudipta from India.
Hello, everyone. I am Sudipta Chatterjee from New Delhi, India, and it's an absolute honor and privilege to be here today. I want to thank Nathan and Man to begin with for encouraging me to be a part of this initiative. And I know Man said that we should wear something googly. So apart from this color, I thought I would just improvise a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but it was just a last minute cut paste job to show that I'm all on board for this initiative. I also want to thank Dr. Narjeet Kaur, who has been my trainer and the reason actually that I'm here today. I also want to thank my alma mater, also the school where I've been teaching for the past 17 years, and my principal, Ms. Padma Srinivasan, who has encouraged and empowered us with technology so that we are all world-class educators. And of course, I want to thank Google for making me a better teacher, for keeping things just a click away, be it showing Harry Potter clips in the classroom or even showing them how William Shakespeare looks like. I think it's Google that's actually made life really easy for us. And it's rightly said that, technology will not replace a great teacher, but technology in the hands of great teachers will be transformational. And I think that's the reason we are all here today, because we as teachers and educators want to bring about a difference. We want to use Google Workspace to enhance our teaching learning experiences, and we want to transform the world. So I'm going to be taking this session on Google Forms, which is on Sunday, 4th of July at 5:30 p.m. IST, which is 9 p.m. JST. And if you're not too preoccupied or busy watching the Euro Cup, I'd really like you all to join. And whatever little knowledge that I've garnered over the past few months, I would be happy to share it with all of you. And to conclude, I'm going to leave you with a quote by Mahatma Gandhi, who said, live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I love
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. Yeah.
And I'll just point out that at least in Japan and Korea, the Euro begins at 1 a.m. and then again at 4 a.m. So not a problem.
All right. So next, of course, one of the GEG leaders from South Korea working with Sagun. Please welcome Judy Kim.
Hello, everyone. My name is Judy Kim. I'm one of the GEG county leader, and I'm so honored to be a part of this GEG APAC Connect live streaming event. Everybody, I'm just shouting out to all those presenters in all different languages, and I'm so proud of myself and also co-presenter with the Sagun, and he is one of the leader of a GEG Kathmandu, Nepal. And through this presentation, we are going to introduce how we actually ran the student ambassador project we've been talking about in the GEG APAC Leaders Connect every month. And then this year, we teachers want to cherish students' work, and we want to provide a safe zone for students to learn from each other, and also connect using a Google Classroom. So it was kind of a pilot project, but we want to expand this project in APAC region. So if you are interested in connecting students virtually, and also you want to see the dynamic learning using Google tools, please join us July 4th. It's at 3 p.m. in JST and also KST. And then please learn from the students' work. Not we have done, teachers, but we hope the students can also learn from each other. And also we cherish the students who've been locked down, but we can still learn from each other. That's the presentation is about. Please join us. Thank you.
Sounds really interesting, Judy.
Yeah,
and of course,
Sorry, a lot of work that you put into that too. So yeah, what a great project. Sorry, Mon, go ahead.
No, I was just about to introduce you. So of course, Nathan will be presenting as well. Nathan, why don't you tell them about your talk?
Yeah. I'm actually doing 4 presentations. I'm only going to put 1 slide in, but it's a Google event, but it's okay to do other things. So I'm really into Adobe Spark, and I think educators need to know how user-friendly this tool is in terms of creating graphic content, video, and as well as basic web pages. I've been using it with my students now in the last year. Really user-friendly tool, and I love it. I'm going to be doing stuff on Google Earth as well as Google Search. I think is not getting much attention these days. I think people are forgetting how cool Google Search is. So I'm doing another session on that. And at the moment, I can't remember what the fourth one is, but that's okay because it's in the schedule. So maybe, Mon, what we can do is jump out of this and pull up the website and the schedule and show some tabs to people.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so for this year, of course, we're going to ask participants to fill in a form for us. So please watch live and then try to fill in the participation form. There'll be a link that will be shared for you. It will look like this. I know we have pulled up a slide somewhere there.
Oh, actually, let's pull that slide up in just a moment. Or
yes,
actually,
okay, go ahead.
You can pull it up right now. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, okay, so there. So it will look something like this, and we'd like for you to, fill in the evaluation form, and we have a surprise for those of you who fill in. We'll talk about that a little later. So in order for you to see exactly all the events for this weekend, perhaps you can show them the website already, and there's a
let's
schedule.
go to the website.
Yeah, let's start there. Go ahead, Nate.
Okay, so if you go to the GEG Asia Pacific Connect, you just have to Google GEG Asia Pacific Connect, and it'll take you to the website, and click on events and scroll down just a little bit. If you're curious, you can use the drop-down menu to see the past events and the resources largely on YouTube that are there. But right here is where you want to click for details with the multiple languages and the times and schedules. So for example, you scroll down and you see the sessions in English. If you tap on that and you click here, it's going to take you to this schedule. And it keeps building and building, though we have closed the proposals. We have 24 English language sessions for you over 3 days. And so either, if you're not free on Friday, but you're free on Saturday, you can just simply click the link at the top for the Saturday schedule, click the bookmark, and then it's going to take you down. And you can just scroll through and see what different sessions we have. And you'll note that we have the links to the YouTube sessions. Excuse me, let me just scroll down here a little bit more. Still waiting for a few links to come in, but you'll notice we've got these little YouTube links that will take you to where you need to go. Let's scroll a little bit, and here I'll use myself. So all you have to do is tap on that link, and it's going to open up, and it's going to take you to the YouTube link, where you can, if you're logged into your Gmail account, you can comment, you can ask questions, and hopefully your presenter, if they're working with a moderator, they'll have somebody that can answer your questions or share your feedback with everybody else. So if you see this kind of slide, you're in the right place. And I will point out too that we have bios for presenters and descriptions, and you can connect with them at their social media links and websites and things like that as well. So we look forward to seeing you. That's the schedule. And you can find it at GEG Asia Pacific Connect. We will post it in the comments in a moment if that hasn't been done already. Maybe Mon, I'll do that while you, or actually, if you want to talk about our Google Educator Group communities.
All right. So one of the things that I discovered really late last year was Google Educator Groups, and I'm fairly young. I think for everyone almost here, I just joined November last year. But it's one of the best ways actually to increase your PLN, your personal learning network. And in the span of those few months that I have been part of GEG, I have learned so much from these people. So if you want to find a community, if you want to know if you have a local GEG where it is that you are from, I encourage you to go to this website. Just look for GEG or GEG communities, and you will find a map where you will see if there's a community near you. And you can join that community, get to learn more from the people within your community with the same context as you, and you'll get the chance to really learn from them. I have learned so much from these people. You cannot imagine, not just with educational technology, but how to really help students and facilitate learning. So join your local GEGs. That will be great.
And if you go to that same website, the Google for Education Teacher Center, you can see where you can get resources to take and pass these certifications, Google Certified Educator Level 1 and 2, and other programs like the Innovator Program, the Trainer Program, and the relatively new Coach Program. Now, if you're looking for us at GEG in Asia Pacific, you can click on the Regional GEGs tab. And if you scroll down, one of our GEG leaders has kindly created a Google My Map. And all you have to do is click on, let's go with the Philippines. All right, and if you click on one of the pins, then you'll be able to find information and contact details for that GEG. Now remember, some countries have many GEGs, so you might want to zoom in, and then you can see that there are other GEGs there, plenty in Manila, right?
Yep, plenty in Manila.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I think it stopped sharing the screen time, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So before we end, go ahead, Nate. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, let's have some final thoughts from our guests, Judy, Prima, and Sudipta.
I totally agree that GEG Group is so powerful. I mean, especially during this lockdown season, we don't know where to just run to, right? If we just face any difficulties, right? But we GEG community, especially APAC region, we're just like a friends. We just met in the innovators cohort, or just some of us we just met in person in several Google Summit. So I just feel like you guys are my next door neighbors.
Absolutely, I agree with Judy. And it's just that feeling of oneness, and you feel like if there's a problem, you can just connect with people. And like I said earlier, also, like-minded people who are there to bring about a change and bring about a difference in the lives of their students and learners. So it just feels fantastic that we're able to collaborate from all over the world, and we're doing that for our students and our learners. So I think we should all give a big pat on our backs for the fantastic work that we're doing, and I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic journey for all of us. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would like to thank you and Man for the golden opportunity for me. And this is the first time I'm going to present in English, and hopefully it's going very well. And exactly just like Judy said, that I'm sure people will learn, and somehow now they work from home. Now they will learn from home somehow. That's all.
Okay, really great word.
Good. Go ahead, Mom. We try to be casual here, everybody.
Clearly, we didn't coordinate very well here. No, I'm kidding. But before we end, I also want to say hello to everyone in the chat boxes watching us. I see very familiar names. I see friends and common friends for a lot of us. Thank you very much for being here and joining us in the opening ceremonies. Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, we look forward to meeting people at these different sessions. Keep in mind that the links on YouTube will stay live. So if you can't make a session but you're interested, you can definitely watch. And my last word is going to be to echo, Prima, Judy, and Sudipta. Joining a GEG, whether you're a leader or a member of a GEG or just come into the events, you meet a lot of really interesting, cool people from different countries and cultures and perspectives. It's been, for me, I started a GEG 7 years ago in Japan, It's been a life-changing thing, for lack of a better term. So look out for GEG and get involved. Share your knowledge at some of our events or a local GEG event. It's truly rewarding, and it will make you a better teacher.
Indeed. So thank you very much for joining us in this very simple opening ceremony, so GEG APAC weekend. We hope to see you in one of the many sessions this particular weekend, whether in the English language roster or any of the languages that you are more comfortable with, perhaps where it is that you are. There.
And also, we
Take care,
should
everybody.
celebrate a quick closer, right?
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.